third accused person. Third, eh? And who is present for the first and second accused person?
I swear
that the evidence I shall give
in this court
touching the matter in question shall be the truth, nothing but the truth, so help me God.
Now, the media also. You have put that behind there. I don't know they can not be there. Are you okay then?
I was hoping
She'll be
to
walking
move
around
closer
with
to the
documents.
witness.
There. That corner available, that corner available also. Behind the yes. Can you don't block a pathway? Looking around there. Okay.
Can proceed. Please introduce yourself to the court.
My name is Joel.
Joel, eh?
Yes, Joel Chelule.
And Mr. Chelule, where do you come from?
I come from Capenas in Wasabishu County.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a senior lecturer at Chelule, but for the purposes of the matter in question, I'm the chairman, County Education Development Fund.
For how long have you been the chairman to the county revolving fund?
As at now,
For how long period?
I'm now doing my 5th year.
I want to take you back to the year 2021. Were you still the chairman of the fund?
Yes.
And with regard to the case for today, what happened?
Towards end of September 2022, I received a call from the CECN Education, Mr. Joseph Kurgat,
Yes.
and he asked me to go to his office. We sat together in the office, and he informed me that he was in receipt of a petition by aggrieved parents whose children were in Finland, in various colleges, and some were yet to go. And he informed me that the petition had been marked to his office by the governor, who wanted a response.
Who is the governor of Patna?
The current governor, Honorable Jonathan Chelule.
Okay.
Yes. And the governor wanted a response to the issues that parents had raised.
So can you explain to the court why did the CEC Education call you with regard to the petition from the parents?
He informed me that I was one of the trustees, together with 5 others.
When you say 5 others, who are you referring to?
I'm referring to 1, Joseph Martin, 2, Mesha Krono, 3, Joel Ruta, 4, Lois Chelimo, right? And lastly, Susan Keino.
You say the 5 of you were trustees, huh?
The 6 of us.
The 6 of you.
Yes.
And you are trustees to which trusts?
He informed me that we were trustees to Singishu Overseas Education Trust.
Were you familiar with such a trust?
I wasn't.
And you've told the court that you were the chairman of the Wasingishu
You
County.
was not familiar.
Yes, I wasn't familiar.
You just told the court that you were the chairman to the Wasingishu County Education Revolving Fund.
Yes.
And now these are trusts where you are purported to be a trustee.
Yes.
Can you kindly explain to the court how you become the chairman or a trustee to a trust in the county?
I can only explain the one of chairman.
Yes, please.
And you see, I'm the chairman to the fund, the revolving fund, not the trust.
Okay.
Yes. And the position was advertised. I applied. I was shortlisted for interview. I did the interview, and I succeeded, and I was appointed.
Was there any formal communication from the
Yes, yes. I received a formal communication, an appointment letter.
Before court, I have an appointment letter. I want you to look at it and tell the court if that's the same letter you received.
Yes, this is the letter that I received, appointing me as the chairperson, County Education Revolving Fund Committee.
And when did you receive the letter?
I received the letter, not this the second letter that I'm receiving, this dated 15 July 2022. It was actually a reappointment for a second term.
You know, I'd like to mark the letter as clear further. And now let's go back to the trust where you've been informed that you are a trustee. In your discussion with the CEC Education, what happened next?
The CEC Education told me that it's only the 6 of us who can respond to the petition by parents. And so he guided that we meet and we do a response to that petition so that the governor can have answers to respond to the parents.
Did you get to meet with the other purported trustees?
Yes, we did. On 3rd of October 2022, we had a meeting at Sirikwa Hotel, Room 2.
And who attended the meeting?
The 6 we were 5
Okay.
purported trustees.
Yes.
One of us was absent. That's Susan Kena, but who gave an apology. And of course, we had one Mr. Tony Tanui, who was assisting in taking minutes.
And the other members who were present, can you kindly name them to the court?
We had Joseph Martin, who was present. We had Joel Ruta, Mesha Krono, Lois, Chelimo. Yeah.
And in what capacity? Well, you've named some people. Would you tell the court in what capacity they were attending the meeting?
They attended the meeting. At that moment, we were told we were trustees.
Okay.
And we were asked to do a petition, to a response to a petition. So we attended the meeting as purported trustees.
Okay. So what happened during the meeting?
So much information came to the fore. One is that we got to learn that yes, there was a trust which had been registered, though we were not provided with the registration documents. It was just reported that there was a trust.
Just to be specific, who reported that there was a trust which had been registered?
Joseph Martin.
Okay. Okay. From there?
So we got to learn that yes, there was a trust that had been registered in the name, was in issue of Assist Education Trust. We requested for the registration documents, but we were not provided. We learned that there was a bank account which was running at KCB, Eldoret East Branch, and that a number of bank transactions had occurred.
Which branch of KCB?
Eldoret East. So again, there was a request for bank statement which was not provided.
Who had requested for the bank statements?
One of us, I think it was Lois, but it was not provided. So we again requested to know how the appointment process was done.
Before you get to the appointment process, you held a meeting for the first time as the purported trustee.
Yes.
And this is where you got to learn about a trust which was in existence.
Yes.
What was the purpose of this trust?
We were informed that the trust was to facilitate students, interested students, to go to Finland, I think, and Canada, and possible other countries that were yet to be identified. Yeah.
Were you provided with further details of how the trust was running?
No.
Okay, now let's go back to the meeting. You were talking about requesting for documents.
Yes.
And what happened next?
The documents were not provided, and we were promised that they will be provided later in subsequent meeting, and we rested at that. Yeah. So we went to the issue of, I think one of us also raised the issue of how the appointment process was done. And again, that was another gray area because we didn't have any appointment letters to that trust. We had not been taken through some inauguration or induction or any managerial meeting. This was the first meeting, yeah. And it became difficult even for them to explain how that process was done. So we came to a conclusion that our membership into the trust was unprocedural, it was improper and incomplete. And we rested at that in that meeting.
And were there minutes which were prepared during this meeting?
Yes, we did minutes.
Before court, we have a copy of the minutes. I want you to look at them.
I didn't get a lot from that. The conclusion of that, the appointment of the membership of the trust was incomplete,
Improper and unprocedural. These were the minutes.
And you have them signed by you as the chairman.
Yes.
I would like to produce the minutes as Exhibit 2. What followed after that meeting, which was held on 3rd October?
The three of us, myself, Lois Chelimo, and David Kesho, we were supposed to be 4. But I've already mentioned that Susan Kena was away. It's an apology. So the three of us.
Sorry, just a clarification. I have had an email introduced, David Casey, because from the names that you mentioned before, there was no David Casey. I had Susan Kane, Joel Ruto, Joseph Maritini, Joel Chelule.
Yes.
I've just had a new name now.
He was there. So I didn't mention in the earlier list, but he attended the meeting.
You've never mentioned that because I
How
think
many were you
the person
there?
you mentioned was
Thought you were 5.
Tony.
I thought you said that you were 5, eh? With the one Apollo. Okay, now continue. The fact that so David was there.
Yeah, David Kesho was there.
So you're saying the three of you?
Yes. When decided to visit the bank to get more information. And we literally walked to the bank that same day. It was around 3 in the afternoon.
And what was the purpose of your visit to the bank?
To get more information about this account that we were informed was already running. So at the bank, we didn't meet with the prime manager, but we were received by the operations manager, one Mr. Chesire. And we had a brief meeting with him. We introduced ourselves. And he said, yes, he's aware of the names. And we asked him how he was aware of the names. He said,